So we're hoping she won't notice. She kind of notices. Put little bells on her shoes. So we'll see. So she'll probably freak out like, what is following me? What is following me around? Oh. Be nice. We just reviewed the little clip. Oh, where she hits me in the head. Now, mind you, she doesn't like hit me in the head or hit anyone, so that must have been a complete mistake. But anyways, it looked kind of funny. So I'm leaning a lot. Well, not that I'm leaning a lot, I'm just starting to finally feel the lean, and I have very mixed feelings about this. Only because it's great that like I'm waking up, my stomach stays flat pretty much all day. That's a great one. Plus cellulite is to a very minimum now, and that's amazing. But then I feel like my legs are leaning, which obviously has to happen because when you bulk, there's like a layer of fat, which adds volume, and then when you get rid of that layer of fat, it kind of goes down, but not like you don't lose everything again because you still have the muscle. The muscle definition is there, and it looks good. It's just mentally it's hard to grasp it. I guess I'm used to feeling a little bit bigger, and now I see myself like smaller, and I'm afraid of it slightly. But I know that I need to lean. I can't just stay with that excess fat, if you get what I mean, because that's also not pleasant. It's not nice to have a bigger tummy. We'll see what I look like by the end of the lean. We could always bulk like next winter. I'm not gonna bulk during summer because I've had enough of that. What's wrong? Oh, she noticed them. No? What's wrong? I thought she noticed them because she was like pointing. Okay. Let me just move that. Better? So anyways, I'm kind of enjoying, but at the same time have conflicting feelings about how I feel with the whole leaning. Because the leaning is definitely happening. People are noticing, they're complimenting me, but then, you know, booty and legs are also leaning a little bit. So we'll see how that goes. Okay. So from the front, you can obviously tell that I'm getting the lines again down the stomach, which means I am leaner. I mean, it looks good. Like, everything looks nice and toned. However, I do feel like I have lost some size around my legs. Mostly my legs, because I don't like skinny legs, and I feel like I've always had skinny legs. So we're going to hopefully build them up a little bit more. I'm not eating at such a low deficit that I can't gain more muscle. I'm actually eating a pretty good amount to continue building slow muscle. Nothing like the first bulk, eating that much. But that's pretty much how I look from all angles. Like I said, I'm happy with the tummy. It's just other places that are leaning that I'm kind of like, I don't know if I want that to lean, but it needs to lean. So today is going to be a quick bicep session, a little bit of cardio, biceps, and then we have our appointment at 3 o'clock for the chiropractor, which, by the way, is already getting kind of late. We suck on timing. It's already noon. So we got to get back, shower, eat, and get to the chiropractor. So this should be fun. Stay tuned.
about is welcoming that he now has a tweet that says there may be a connection. The real test is who is he appointing and what will the policies be, and we will see about that over the course of the week.
Senator Bernie Sanders is holding the president-elect accountable. He's calling the infrastructure plan put forward, according he said it's a scam. He's got it back you'll find the
So we did about 20 minutes of workout. Now we gotta get going, so we're gonna go eat. Hopefully we're not running too late on time. My shirt feels much tighter now. It's always hard to put on my shirts and sweaters after bicep day. So cool! Do you like it? My little elf. They have these pretty cool seats where it's like, I don't know, it moves around, so you gotta like, I guess, work with it and keep your balance. They say that it's meant to, what is it, loosen you up? And loosen you up. I like it now. At first I didn't like it at all because I wasn't good at it.
Because he's the only doctor here, he sees patients in and out, in and out. I mean, there's people coming and going all the time. So everybody's kind of friendly over here, but they all call it wobbling. So you'd move side to side, front to back, and you do a circle. Loosens up all the juices in the spine so we can get a better adjustment.
It was kind of like the other one that was there, no?
Which one?
There was on the chair.
Oh, yeah, did you bring that one in there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the thing is, make sure you put your feet flat out in front of you, head up, and then you just...
Mine makes noise.
It's so funny whenever we get new patients. Well, when I used to be a patient here, I used to come in and the first couple times I'm like, oh, there's someone watching me.
Like, hi.
Then you guys are like, yeah, this is, it's unique because the patients interact. Not a lot of doctor's office you go to where you have interaction with other people. I mean, we have patients that become friends and they come same time, they're never met each other. They just happen to be back here all the time.
That's cool.
Yeah. So.
That looks kind of freaky.
Yes, it does. I was terrified of it when I was a patient. But this is a scoliosis treatment. I don't have much information on as to exactly how it works or what it does, but it is used for scoliosis. We are one of the only offices in the Chicago area that has this advanced scoliosis treatment. So he does try to emphasize a lot on scoliosis.
Cool. It still looks scary.
I know. It does. It almost looks like but I used to look at it and like, it's kind of like a torturing machine.
Right? That's what I'm thinking here. Like, I don't want that.
What does he do here?
Whatever I have, don't tell me I need that. Pressure sometimes, well, only when I lift weights like really heavy,
Okay.
or at times when I'm at the end of the day, and it could be just because I've been carrying her
Sure.
a lot.
A lot? Okay.
But I mean, I haven't felt it lately. Obviously, once you go and try to get it fixed, it goes away.
Sure.
But I just wanted to see maybe there was something wrong. It was getting aggravating because I like to lift heavy and I couldn't, and I haven't been lifting heavy because of it.
Okay, sure. By lifting heavy, how much are you actually lifting?
My PR was 275 with squats,
Okay.
275, and now I'm doing 160 max.
Doing about 160, but you're doing more reps then?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're just doing more but less weight.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Smart. You don't want to lift 275 when your back hurts. That's smart. Okay. Does anything else aggravate your back? Anything at all?
Sleeping, because she sleeps on top of me. I know it's bad, but she comes and crawls and sleeps on top of me,
Okay.
and I sleep on my back.
Okay.
So when I wake up, there's a lot of pain. Not too much in the lower, but like right here, where it's
Okay.
like if I even try to move, it's a sharp pain, and it takes a while to go away. I have
Okay.
to walk around a little bit, and then it goes away.
Sure. Okay. And does it ever hurt to cough or sneeze?
No.
Okay. Do you ever get pain shooting down your legs, down the back of your legs?
It only happened once, which was the same pressure I was feeling, and then I told him that it was hurting one of my legs. Well,
Okay.
it didn't go all the way down. It was more like the top of the butt. It
Okay.
was very aggravating. But then
Okay.
I haven't felt that in a while.
You haven't felt that in a while? Okay. So not recently anyway.
Yeah, no.
And when you pick her up, how long does it take before you pick her up for you to start experiencing pain?
It's not necessarily like it has to be like all day of doing it, and then I'm like my back kind of feels achy by the end of
Okay.
the day. So I don't feel it like because I picked her up like that
Okay.
instant. I don't have like a shooting pain.
Sure.
It's just at the end of the day I could be like, oh, my back is aggravating me, and that's it.
Okay.
Let's see what you can do here. So I'm gonna have you stand with your arms by your sides. Close your eyes, nod your head up and down 5 times, and we're just gonna check your posture here. Okay, and just look straight ahead when you're all done. And you can check yourself like after you get out of the shower and stuff. It's easier to check when you're not wearing clothing. But you can check and see if your shoulder's higher than another, or if your head's tilted. You can see your ears. You can see you're a little higher on this side. You
I
can
think so. I
slide
see
it
that when
until-
I work out.
Yeah, when you work out. Yeah, you probably have mirrors where you work out, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Sure.
Is it easier if I take this off? I have a tank top.
No, it's
And
okay.
that's really-
What if you go up like this? Any pain, discomfort if you do that? Okay,
No.
what about the other side?
No.
Okay, what if you bend down like you touch your toes?
No.
Okay, put your hands together for me. And come up just a little bit. And come over your body up this way.
Oh.
There you go, and drop your head forward. Okay. Okay, just let your back kind of curl forward. There you go. Okay, go ahead and stand all the way up. What if you bend back like this right here? Any pain, discomfort if you do that? Does that feel kind of good?
It feels good. There's a little pressure in my lower back.
In your lower back? Okay. What if you bent down to the side? Anything that way?
No.
Okay, how about the other way?
No.
Okay, what if you bring your arms up, rotate back, look behind you? There you go. How about the other way?
Fine.
Okay. Does one side feel easier to go to than the other?
Yes, this way felt easier.
A little easier to go to?
Yeah.
Okay. Doesn't feel quite as restricted? Okay. What if you bring your head down like this? Do you get any pain, discomfort if you do that?
No.
Okay, what if you go back like this?
No.
What if you go ear to your shoulder? Or ear to your other shoulder? Okay. Rotate your head as far as you can to the right. And as far as you can to the left. Okay. Look straight ahead there for me. Does this feel better or worse or about the same if I lift up here? Take a little pressure off, or does it feel about the
takes
same?
pressure off.
Okay. You feel a little bit relaxing?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and sit right up here. Easy, okay.
Mm.
Okay. Do me a favor here, straighten this leg and raise it as high as you can off the table. Good. And try this one. Good. Does that hurt your back at all?
No.
Okay. When you get the low back pain, is it on one side more than the other, or is it kind of right in the middle?
I think it's more on this side, like above my butt.
More on the right? Okay. Is it tender at all right here?
No.
No?
No.
That doesn't feel bad at all? Okay. How about right here?
Thank you.
No.
Okay. If these are tender at all through here, just let me know, okay? I'm just gonna press on your back here. Right there?
Yeah.
Feel it's a little more sore? Okay. Turn over here on your back, nice and easy. Okay, just let your head and neck rest back here. Good. Okay. Like I said, on average, athletes get an average about 18% improvement in performance when they get adjusted. So it's really important to keep your spine into alignment when you do what you do, because it prevents injuries, number one, and it improves your performance. So When your joint's in alignment, you're able to lift more weights and move better. Okay. You ever get headaches?
No.
No.
Not really.
Good. Okay. See how this side's much easier to move to? See right there, this is where you got a little restriction right up here at the top. Kind of right in there. Okay, stay put right there just for a second. Then you be up this way.
I'm gonna have x-rays done right now.
2, 3, and we're gonna go all the way to 50. Okay. Okay. 50 sounds like a lot, but it's really not. It's about 1 second per movement. After you get done with that one, we're gonna go forward and back. So we're gonna push our belly forward. We're gonna bring our shoulders back. Just gonna go just like that. Okay. And we're gonna do this one 50 times. Okay. So, and then after you're done with that one, we're gonna rotate in a circle, like you're going around, going like the hands of a clock. Okay. So you're gonna go to the right, and you're gonna go to the left. Okay. And we're gonna do 50 times each way that direction, okay? We're gonna talk about this next time, but remember when we talked about the x-rays at the dinner? That's normal. That's your wife, okay? So you see how straight her neck is right here? We got some work to do there. That can definitely improve. That can definitely get better though.
Should my head be rested on this? It doesn't reach.
Is it not reach?
It's
Here,
awkward.
how about that? Is that better?
No, that's much better.
Okay, good. Okay. Okay, just try to keep your muscles as relaxed as you can. Just take nice, big, deep breaths in and blow them all the way out, nice and slow and steady. Good job. Okay. Okay, first things first, I'm going to put you on your right side here first. You're going to face me this way. There you go. We're just going to raise this arm here. This arm's going to go on top just like that. I'm going to have you bend this leg up this way. Straighten this leg out. Slide your bottom hip toward the wall this way. Good, okay. And just try to relax your muscles up here. I'm going to bend your hip down toward me. I'm going to put my leg on your leg for a little bit of leverage. And I'm going to put my other hand back here, and we're going to adjust your low back, okay? So this is just going to tilt this way. I'm going to tilt you down. I'm going to put my leg right here. You see how it's already moving? Take a big, deep breath here for me. Let all your air out. Good. Oh.
I do that when I
okay?
work out, sorry.
It's okay. Go ahead and sit up here. That moved real easy though, didn't it?
Yeah.
That wasn't so bad. That was really good. Slide forward towards your feet, this way. This arm is going to go up on your shoulder, right up here. This arm is going to go on the other shoulder, right up here. I'm going to have you look down like you're looking toward your belly button, and I want you to curl your back forward as far as you can. I'm going to hold you right here. My other arm's going to go back in the mid part of your back. I'm going to work my way up your spine as I bring you back on the table. So I'm going to have you take a nice big deep breath in. Come all the way back. Keep the chin tucked in. Let all your air out. Good. Big deep breath. Let all your air out. Good. One more time. Let it all the way out. Good job. Feel good?
Weird.
That was
Yeah,
good, huh?
that was good.
Slide up this way. That moved really well. That was good. Okay, now this is probably your toughest spot. I know you get most of your pain in your low back, right?
Yeah.
But your neck is probably the worst spot on your whole spine. All right? And the reason why you don't always get pain in your spine, in the area that's the worst, is because only 18% of our nerves perceive pain. So you can be misaligned and not really feel anything. It's kind of like having a cavity in your tooth and not knowing you have one. Okay? Until it hits the pain nerve, you don't actually feel anything. Okay, just relax right here. I'm going to tilt your head this way. Okay, I want you to wiggle your toes in your shoes for me, okay? Just keep focusing on the toes. Now I just want you to wiggle your right big toe, okay? Good.
Holy shit.
You okay? Good job. That was really good. A lot of pop in there though, wasn't there? That was a really good adjustment though. That moved great. Okay, we're gonna do one more spot right over here on this other side, okay? So just relax right here. I want you to do me a favor, tap your fingers on your belly for me. Okay? Just tap them nice and easy. Good. Just keep them going. Good. Tap a little bit faster. Good. Good job. Good. Don't be surprised if your temperature increases, you feel a little bit hot, a little bit sweaty. That's totally normal. That's your sympathetic nervous system responding. When we get the pressure off your nerves, the sympathetics kick in, get a little hot, a little sweaty. Okay, that's totally normal, okay? If I bend your knee up here just like this, I'm just going to stretch you a little bit, okay? You just got your first adjustment ever. That was awesome, huh?
Yeah.
Adjustments don't take very long, but they are very powerful. They will get your spine to change relatively quickly, but it just takes a little getting used to there. Kind of a strange sensation though, isn't it?
Very strange.
Yeah.
I freak out if I crack my knuckles.
The whole issue is when I first started getting adjusted, the neck one was my least favorite. Okay. Now guess which one I like to do the most? It's the neck. So,
Really?
Yeah. So it's like one of those things where it took me a while to get used to, but as we got used to it, it was actually moving really well. Just let this drop here. Good job. Awesome. Go ahead and sit all the way up here. Okay, stand up for me. Okay, move around a little bit. See how it feels. How's it feel to move and bend and twist?
It's really flexible.
Feel a little more flexible?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you should. You might not notice a huge difference after your first adjustment, which is totally fine. But the main thing is once we get those joints in position, we get a little bit of pressure off the nerve. The problem is usually with most people, their spines have been out of alignment for a long time. So guess what their spine's going to want to go back to? The misaligned position. So that's why the repetition is important to getting your spine to change. Because if we put a brace on your spine, it would actually make it worse because you're not making it move. Your spine is meant to move, and if you're not getting that mobility in there, that's usually when people have problems. So that's why a lot of the patients that I see sit at a computer because they're not moving. Okay, I'd rather see someone like you who works out and does those kind of things than someone who doesn't, because you'll just get better faster. But that was just one adjustment, pretty easy though. And like I said, adjustments don't take very long, but once we get the pressure off the nerves, your body's going to excel. It's going to do much better and you're going to function better. Okay? How's it feel when you move though? Bend down with you and touch your toes. Yeah. It should feel a lot looser. Should feel like you have more mobility and more ability to stretch.
I do.
Okay.
This got easier. It was
Yeah.
kind of hard. And not hard. It was just uncomfortable. Like I know I don't
Just
wanna
felt like
do
pressure,
it.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it felt like it was just not moving right.
Yeah.
Curve should look like, and the spinal cord sits right here. Okay. The holes where the nerves come out are here. These are called the IVFs, or the intervertebral foramen. Those are where the nerves come out. These are the discs in between the bones. And we want those discs to stay big and full because the discs actually help keep those holes open. Okay? If your neck goes out of position this way, you'll stretch and damage the spinal cord here, and then a lot of people get symptoms. So you can get neck pain, you can get back pain, you can get other things just from having the neck straight. Okay? So, and other times people get numbness in their fingers, or they get headaches, or they have even dizziness, and those kind of things can be caused by having your neck like this. Okay? So what I'm going to try to do with you is we're going to try to get that shape back in here like this, because this one that I'm showing you right here, I showed you this at the dinner, but this right here is this person and this person are the same person. This was taken 4 months after this picture. Okay, but you can see the change that took place. Okay, really big difference in here. And this girl had headaches, upper back pain, and neck pain when she first came in. And in this picture, she has no symptoms because her spine is in the right position. Okay, once you get it there, you can see a big difference to your overall health.
So what would you say? How many times a line
How
would be
many-
good?
Well, when I was seeing her 3 times per week for the first 4 weeks, twice per week for the next 4 weeks, and once per week for the next 4 weeks after that. At that point, I took the new x-ray. And why is it so often? Why is it so frequent? Why, right? Everyone always asks that particular question because it's just like training, okay? What if someone came in 1 time every 2 weeks and they're like, I want to get in the best shape of my life?
Yeah, no way.
Kind of stupid, right?
Yeah.
And we all get that, right? But the same thing happens with your spine. Unless we're training it to hold a new position, it'll keep going back into the old position because that's where it used to be. And guess what? You're going to keep doing the same things that knock it out of alignment. That's why the frequency and timing of those adjustments is what gets your spine to change for the long term. And that's what we're trying to do, okay? So yeah, it takes a little bit of time, but 3 months is a relatively short amount of time if you can get that curve back in there. And then all you have to do once you get it here is keep it there, okay? And that's and why she's having all that. She's got a ton of compression on her spine. When your spine is compressed like that and you have a posture like she has, you're gonna see a big difference in your health and your mobility. You won't be able to move as long if you have a posture like that. Okay, so that's why the lady on the left side of that picture and the lady on the right, the lady on the left was getting regular chiropractic care throughout her lifetime. The other one was not. Okay, that's the big difference.
All right, so we are back. I left a lot of information in there for you guys. I was trying to cut the video shorter. I already started working on it. However, the parts I wanted to cut, he was talking about symptoms, and I'm like, what if you guys have it? And I want you guys to know if maybe, you know, going and seeing a chiropractor will help you. Although not all chiropractors are as good. Keep that in mind if you feel that the alignment didn't go as planned, because my husband had gone to a chiropractor in the past, and when he was doing the alignment, he was not doing anything to my husband. He felt no cracks, no adjustment, no nothing. Lila, baby, don't touch, okay? And this one obviously did align you properly, right? Yeah. He did do a much better job. To me, I heard every crack. It was insane, scary, as you guys saw. But I felt so good and light. I almost felt vulnerable, like no pressure was in my neck anymore, that it would just fall on its own, if that makes sense. And even my back, like, it just felt so loose. I'm like, oh, I feel like it's just gonna like break. But it felt really, really good. I was actually pretty surprised that it wasn't my back that was a problem. I wasn't out of alignment with my back, it was my neck. And my neck was causing all the problems. So I found that to be pretty interesting. We plan on going regularly to get fixed and then for maintenance, so hopefully all goes well. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We're gonna end it here because I'm sure it's gonna be pretty long. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Comment below if you have any questions, concerns, maybe I left something out. And subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, bye! You know this part. Say bye-bye, everybody. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay, that's good enough.